Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. I hope you're all having a lovely day or night. And I hope you're doing well, Iron. Today I plan to finish up Trails in the Sky First Chapter's first chapter. There's not really too much left, just a few cutscenes here. I forget who I need to talk to. I don't think I need to talk to this person first. Yeah, I need to talk to the fisherman. And then I have like a dungeon and some fights. Please let me know if I don't sound okay or if there's any like audio issues or anything. Maybe I do need to speak to somebody first. Okay, there we go. It's been a long time since I've played first chapter. Doing well, playing a bit of Armored Core 6. Might switch to Baldur's Gate or Street Fighter in a bit though. You sound great. Oh, thank you. I'm always a little worried. We're like, oh no, the audio's gonna sound terrible for some reason, even though I didn't change anything. Yeah, I know you've been enjoying all three of those games, so you can't really go wrong with any of them. Look, it's Crossbell's protagonist, Lloyd. How did you know my name? I can't wait until you reach the middle of Azure, where it's revealed this Lloyd and the Lloyd that we've been playing as in Zero are the same person. It's a pretty shocking reveal. Too many games. You know, I was just thinking recently that I kind of want to replay a whole bunch of Falcom games. Like, I already want to replay Xanadu Next and the Zwei games, Gurumin, more of the East games. Get a room. And then that's on top of wanting to still replay the whole Trail series. There we go. She needs to realize she doesn't have a fishing pole. And only then can I obtain free fishing pole. I keep forgetting who I need to talk to for each of these things. There we go. And I think there's like specific things you can do here to catch like a good fish. But I don't remember. I think I'm just gonna catch one. Quit. Have to go. New Final Fantasy VII CG trailer back in 5. Oh, I hope it's awesome. I'll see you soon. Hope you enjoy the trailer. A new Final Fantasy VII trailer. I don't think you can fast forward through any of the music related scenes. You have to wait for the track to fully play out. I wish I liked the what I've seen of the 7 remake. I'm not a huge fan of the direction they took with it, at least from what I've seen of it. I'd really prefer a more faithful remake than tries to actually recreate the original story. I forget what I'm supposed to be looking at. I think I'm just supposed to go up here. Yeah, there. I did increase the turbo mode speed a little bit, so I can hopefully breeze through things a little bit faster. Because I think when I lowered it below how fast I usually set the turbo mode to run. I should save in case it crashes or anything. You cannot stop Olivier. And who would want to? I wonder if there's an event going on or something right now for 7 to get a new trailer. Okay, finally to some game. To some spells. I don't know if these would count. I don't think they do towards the damage. But a chance at faint. Too good to pass up. Aw, unlucky. I probably should have just focused on one enemy to make sure they die. But I was hoping I'd just be able to feint them. Ah, there we go. Don't remember where a healing point would be in here. probably good enough. I just don't want them to be super low. One of these seemingly empty rooms does have a secret in it that I'll point out when I come across it. Better weapon for sharer. A lot of empty rooms too. I do wish there was a map. I think I need to go that way. Means I'm going this way first. What does Jeweled Ring do? I forget. There's extra defense. He has lower arts defense and lower HP, so I'll give him the extra defense. I don't think it'll make much of a difference. I don't actually know if you have to fight these guys. Oh dear. But we're doing it anyway. I'm actually gonna go with Hell's Gate. Please don't kill anyone. Seems like a waste of a critical, but... Only one. I don't think Cher is AoE. I think I'm gonna have to retry this. Yeah.
Not now.
They react a little bit faster. I thought I had more characters with Hell's Gate on. I don't know if that was a good move or not. I think we're okay. I mainly just don't want anyone dying here. A level up would be nice. Oh, welcome back! No need to apologize. How was the trailer? You leave your own wedding for 7. Welcome, Kenny. Oh, you didn't get notified? Do you mean on Twitch or do you mean on Discord? I assume you mean on Twitch. I think everybody's good now. I don't want to fight that guy. Just making our way through the dungeon. Gonna be aiming to complete chapter 1 this stream. Ah, well, if I keep making mistakes like that. It was good. It's for the Final Fantasy VII mobile game that comes out next week. Is that the one that seems like it's actually going to remake the original story? Like the one that looks more like the original game? I hope you're having a good day, Kenny. And thank you for dropping by. That's what it looked like it was gonna be. Time to become a mobile gamer. Gonna get into mobile gaming. But it's more abridged, sadly, at least from the beta. Also, so it's like it's not the full story. It's only like parts of it. Here's the secret. If you inspect the vacuum cleaner, you get a book for a hidden quest. It's for Olivier. It's no longer a mobile gamer. I'm excited for the hot new gacha game. I just want to die having to play a gacha game. See, and here I thought, while everyone else was buying a Switch 2, I was going to be getting into mobile gaming. I don't know how I'm going to win this fight. I don't have AoE. Except on Joshua. On Joshua, I have AoE. Oh, that didn't feint anyone. I don't think I survived this. Wait, maybe? No. I don't want anyone to die. I can get luckier. Just gotta wait for the Trails gacha to come west.
It can't be.
One second. Alrighty, back. Time for you to become the whale that funds the next real game. Or There's gonna be 2 now, which is the funny thing. There's Trails at Sunrise. I should buff. You know what? I'm not going for the kills. I'm going for the Shadow Spears. There's Trails at Sunrise, which is a gacha game that takes place in Remiferia. Okay, this is better. Much better. Oh, please don't kill Joshua. They kill Joshua. It finally went well, and then they kill him. No. I refuse to lose all that CP with a boss fight coming up. And then there's the Northern War gacha game that they're making. So the anime that was made was kind of meant as like to kind of like get interest for the next
It can't be.
for the gacha game. Second. So the situation involving all of that is that the gacha games aren't being made by Falcom. They are outsourced to third party. That has licensed the rights to make one. Trouble focusing. I don't think anyone's in danger of dying in one hit. I think we're good.
We're good to go.
And I don't think that they're canon either. So there was something very interesting said about Trails at Sunrise. I don't know if I should mention exactly what was mentioned, but basically it's not considered canon at the moment. But they reference some things that could... I feel like I should... Sorry, let me save. Let me get my thoughts in order so I can speak correctly. So one thing that's happened is that there is a manga called Ring of Judgment that was made. And it's about a character that Falcom, from what I understand, gave a lot of creative liberties to the writer of the manga to sort of flesh out that character. But it wasn't them writing the story, to my understanding. They might have given like an outline, like some details and such, but in general the manga was handled by the writer. And Falcom liked it enough that they basically canonized the details of that character so that it became a part of the main canon of the series. With the gacha games and the anime too, I'm guessing, those are made by third parties, and they also take place in the world of Zemuria that these games take place in. But they aren't really strictly canon because they were made from a third party. But Falcom has said that they haven't ruled out the possibility that they might use some of those details in the future. Not canon unless it makes enough money for us to make it canon. I think it may have more to do with what happens in the story. I don't think the manga was extremely successful or anything of note. I think it's more about Falcom likes licensing out. I can heal up here. I forgot. There's oops. they're very happy to license out projects to other companies or people who want to make something. That's why you get like so many mobile games and things like that. Because for Falcom, it's basically no risk on their part. It's the person who's licensing it that's kind of taking the risk to make something. And it's more or less free money for Falcom with the licensing. So they're very, very okay with people doing things like that. But they don't really treat it like it's a canon thing. I assume because they don't want, other people to kind of write certain things that Falcom then has to abide by or something like that. At least that's the feeling I got. So with the gacha games, Falcom have basically already been like made money off of it, regardless of how well it actually does. Please don't hit any of my characters. It's kind of the same thing with ports as well. Falcom a lot of the time don't have the resources to do a lot of these things themselves, but they're more than happy to let other people do it if they want. That's why you've had like NIS or NISA. They've done most of the Switch ports, or CLE, Clouded Leopard. They've done a lot of Switch ports for a lot of Falcom games. Because Falcom haven't had the manpower or ability to do them themselves. He's probably gonna move. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Deathblow's obviously not gonna work here. Faint Light. Gonna reach. Alrighty, back. Sorry about that. Well, this went extremely well. I managed to get both of them fainted. I guess I'll focus on Josette for now. Oh, he just got back up right as he's gonna get a crit turn. not good. Well, that went from great to terrible. I think this is like the only way I'm surviving this.
Can't be.
Well, that went downhill fast.
Not now.
Sorry, I was getting distracted by some stuff. I think I have to focus on stunning Dawn here. I may just need to target him down immediately. Try to kill him as fast as possible. Can I impede that? Ah. There we go, I guess. Should have stolen the critical turn, I think. I could start spreading out my characters too. That could help. I knew this fight would be a challenge. How much health does he have? 200? In the summertime when the weather is hot. Can I just dual strike and end him? I think I can if he doesn't miss. Speaking of missing, he's blind actually, so he might very much miss. 400. None of them are stunned anymore. Tira Bomb would give me 300 health healed.
We're good to go.
Can't get off a heal except with this. Heal Joshua. There we go. I don't think this is gonna kill him, but maybe. Oh, it did! I don't know how he did so much damage. Alright, I think this fight's in the bag now. Oh, I let her get a crit. Really use morale. Doing so little magic damage. Maybe she's just weak to physical attacks, perhaps. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. I'm gonna use arts anyway here. Or maybe not. Maybe I should just...
We're good to go.
sad part is, this isn't even, do it again for some. Alrighty, I think I can. Thankfully, I still have on the quartz that shows enemies on the mini-map, so I shouldn't get into too many fights along the way. Anyway, yeah, Falcom doesn't have a lot of resources to do, like, a lot of these side things. Like, they can't, like, fund their own anime or do their own gacha games and things like that. So they're more, or to even do a lot of their own ports. They only, started porting in-house recently with Nayuta's Switch port. And the first time they've ever had a same-day Switch release is going to be East 10, actually. So they're very happy to let other people kind of take on that burden. And kind of license things out to others. If they have, like, ideas for things that they want to do. Falcom is the best. They are definitely my favorite game developer. Oh no. I could have done this when I had 4 party members. You know what? I'll give it a try. Ah, thank you. I try not to, but sometimes things come up. There's no way these guys can be Deathblow, right? Oh, they resist Feint. There's no way Deathblow is gonna work. I forgot to see what elements they were weak to. Oh, I can be Deathblow. Weak to fire. I can't beat this. Goodbye, treasure chest. I cannot get you now. Man, I missed a monster chest and a monster quest. I feel bad about that. I forgot that they were even... I forgot that that was even possible. Oops. There were a couple times where Falcom has talked about considering doing a mobile game or something like that, entering that market. But they mentioned it's just gotten too saturated. And that they didn't think that they could enter into it, if I remember correctly. Alright, here we go. Yeah, Falcom are a pretty small company, Even back in like 2015, they had like 40 something employees, and now they have like 60 or so, like 62, 63, somewhere around there. It's one of my favorite characters now. It's here. He carries pretty much in every game. He carries the combat. And they have a huge output considering their size. Will I get 20 for that? I think I have to steal both these crits. Well, one of these crits. Both of these crits. Ah, it ate it still. Hey, I very much dislike that bug. It eats my damage sometimes. Well, he's only in my party for 2 seconds. I think it's fine.
We're good to go.
My S-Craft had gone off, he wouldn't have died, so I'm just gonna chalk it up to the game choosing to end him. I don't know why I rested, I already did. Oops. Now we're on the other side. I'm not sure how much progress I'll make in Ruan today, in this chapter. I should save, that's what I should very much do. Be a treasure chest over here. This song reminds me so much of a Zwei song. I don't like that area because of how narrow it is. If I remember right, I think there's a mandatory fight that I have to do to get to the next town. I want to say I can maybe win this. Yeah, there we go.
We're good to go.
I think they can cause confuse, which is accessory I just got. Is this confused, I believe? Yeah, Falcom currently have 5 games in development right now, if I remember right. They have East 10, they have Kuro 3, they have another Trails game, they have a mystery game, and then they have an action. I gotta mute for a sec. Alrighty, back. But yeah, they're working on East 10 right now. Kuro 3, another Trails game, which I think is going to be the first Trails game of the next arc after the Kuro no Kiseki games. The action RPG I'm thinking is going to be Tokyo Xanadu sequel, because they've been teasing it for a good while now. And then for the mystery title, this way. And the mystery title, I'm not sure. I'm thinking it might be either a new IP or an IP that people would recognize if they said what kind of game it would be. Or it's a remake and they don't want to mention that it's a remake because everyone will think Ys 5 immediately. Or maybe it's so early in development they don't want, they just don't want to like say too much about it yet. My previous guess as to what I think Falcom will release in the near future would be Ys 10 this year, Kuro 3 next year, Tokyo Xanadu sequel in 2025, Ys 5 remake in 2026, and then the first game in the next Trails arc would be 2027. That way there's a 3-year gap between the Ys games, Ys 10 and Ys 5, and a 3-year gap between Kuro 3 and the start of the next arc. That way they have enough time between them to develop different games. And Tokyo Xanadu is kind of a good game to fit in the middle to like give more time for it. I'm so excited for Tokyo Xanadu 2. One thing that Kondo said is that if they make a sequel, they want to kind of perfect what Tokyo Xanadu was going for, with the mix between like the action combat and also the story focus. Like how it focuses a lot on story, much like a Trails game does, but it also focuses a lot on action combat, like in this game. So they said they want to kind of perfect that in a sequel whenever they make it. Yeah, the original Tokyo Xanadu was developed in about 15 months. Yeah, 15 months, I believe, from when it started development to its release, which is pretty incredible for them to be able to release a game like of that size that quickly. But Falcom are also pretty well known for being very like efficient as developers.
Not now.
If he could survive, I'd probably be fine with it. Oh, you couldn't have done this sooner, Chloe. But what the Falcom said is that they want to go from releasing 2 to 3 games a year, which is including ports, to 4 or 5 games a year. And they want to kind of implement releasing more games over the course of 2024 to 2026. And so it's possible I'm reading a little too much into it, but I kind of took that as sort of an implication that they might be trying to release 2 games in a year again. Because Falcom used to release more than 1 game per year. Maybe not like super often. They used to be able to release 2, occasionally 3 games a year. But they haven't really had the ability to do that for some time. The last time they did that was in 2012 with East 4's remake, Memories of Celceta, and Nayuta, actually. Ever since then, they've only been able to release 1 game. One game every year. And they've really only been able to focus on Eastern Trails. The last time they released something that wasn't Eastern Trails was Tokyo Xanadu in 2015. And so they've talked about how they really want to get back to making more IPs and releasing more games. And that's one of the reasons they've been hiring a lot. Because Falcom tend to be very selective. Oops. Of who they hire. Because Falcom are always hiring. To my understanding. But they tend to be pretty strict on who they actually accept and hire in the end. Sorry if it feels like I'm bouncing from topic to topic. Especially without going into super detail. Oh, Shining Palm. A miracle has occurred. No, that's not what I wanted. You're all gonna run away. Bad pawn. I gotta believe. Come on, just one. A seventh up turn would be very nice here as well. I'm not gonna get it. This is the seventh up turn I need. I should at least get a ton of seventh now from that. Even if I don't get a kill, which I did. Welcome, Jay! Hope you're having a good day. I just finished killing one of those shining palms. They're tricky to kill, but they give you a lot of good stuff if you manage it. There's so many monster chests. New mic so crispy. As long as it sounds good, that's what's important to me. I was so worried about how it was going to sound. Because this is a new headset I've never gotten before. My previous ones I couldn't get anymore, so I was very, very concerned about whether it would sound good or not. Here's a roll of the dice, exactly. But I'm very happy everyone seems to like it and think it's better than the last one. I just need to not die to these two attacks. It's a good start. I don't have anything that can cure that either. I can at least kill that enemy. I'm not too scared of the sharks, because they're slow. $700 health. I'm a little worried. Don't kill us though, please. It's doing some popping noise here and there actually. The voice quality is better for sure. It sounds like you're hitting it or something here and there. There is some noise going on in the background, unfortunately. I don't know if that might be it. Could also be my chair. Noctobo could go back into VOD after stream to see what you mean. I should definitely do that. I think I lose here. Guess I can delay that one. heal up. That's about all I can do, really. Okay, that worked. Yeah, the sound wasn't there at all earlier last stream. Might just need to be unplugged and plugged back in or something. Not bad though, so wouldn't stress about it. Well, I'm glad to know though. I'll definitely keep it in mind. I'll go back and listen to it. One sec. Alrighty, back.
We're good to go.
What can I do here? I can hope this kills him. It did. Alright. Oh, I can't get off a heal in time. Okay, it's time for the extremely rare situation where taunt will help me. Because I don't think the enemy can reach me. So if I can successfully taunt,
Get me.
the enemy might not kill me. Oh, and maybe enough health to survive? Oh, he gets to act twice. But I do have enough health. The rare time. The 1 in a million times where taunt is useful. That fight nearly went south. Several times. Whew. I was also thinking recently, there's a lot of Falcom games that I haven't played yet. Like, there's a lot of older games that Falcom have made that seem really, really cool and interesting, and I've just never been able to experience. I'm hoping that maybe Falcom will create modern ports for some of their older games. So I think you can get a free pair of swords here. I don't know if it's a secret quest. Let me check. Ba. So I know there's a guy. Who wants the items I just found on the side of the road. I don't know if it's a secret quest that I can do right now. Or if it's a quest I'll get on the board soon. Okay, I think it's not available for later, but I'm remembering that I think I could still use these. Yeah, the skull daggers. Arts goes down, strength goes up. 45. I don't like the arts going down, to be honest, but 42. This one is just better, so I'm gonna buy that. Should probably buy these as well. I guess the boots don't. I'll just buy this. I don't like his arts going down. Because Joshua's has really good arts. I'm sure I'll get some stuff for free, but... I can sell the old gear from the previous characters. Because they won't be needing them anymore. There we go, and I have a lot of money again, which is good. Still and Joshua have all of their slots open already, which is very nice. We have access to new quartz. What would I want? I can't afford any super good HP. I can get Earthwall. Now I'm really thinking about what I want. I feel like I'm okay for now. I feel like I don't need anything yet. I'm sure at some point I will, but I think just buying the better armor and gear will be good enough for now. Alright, where do I go? I think I just head south for now. Yeah, there we go. How have you been, Jay, if you're still here? Hope you've been having a lovely day. I forget where I need to head. What button was it? It doesn't tell me where to go. Maybe over here first. Alright, okay, I talked to him. Now I should get a cutscene. Maybe your favorite town music. It is so nice. Did I ever show you that one rearrangement? I can't remember if it was the Zanmai or if there was a super arrange, but it was one of them. It's him. It's Gilbert. Upstanding, respectable Gilbert. It definitely sounds a bit different than this one. Speaking of, have you listened to any of the Silver Wills? I think I go up to the inn now. Or maybe I go back to the Bracer Guild. One thing I don't like is how the camera reorientates itself. One second, real quick. I think this is the one. It definitely sounds very different compared to this one. I think I head to the inn now. Oh. In we go. I don't think there's other arrangements of that song, so I think it's just that one. Yeah, I don't think there's a Sandman version. Noble man. He is very noble. Gonna mute for a sec. Alrighty, back. The warehouse key. Trying to remember what this one is. Horrible gun prototype. I'll probably end up only doing the monster quest. Sec again. I really love this song in particular. Let's see. I think you get a few different choices. Let's see. Who do we talk to next? The Minoria. Is there in here? Yes. Have there, Iron, if you're still here, have there been any... Is there any anime that you've had your eyes set on that might be coming out recently? Like any upcoming ones? Lately I was thinking of whether I wanted to watch anything, any particular anime series, and I have a few on my backlog that I've been meaning to get to, and a few I might consider rewatching, but Polly, welcome. Hope you've been well. Not off the top of your head, this season's been pretty meh. I know it's been a while. Great to have you here. I'm playing through Trails in the Sky first chapter, doing a Nightmare playthrough, the hardest difficulty. Been mainly skipping through the story, as my main goal is just to complete the game on the hardest difficulty, preferably before the middle of next month. since there's a game coming out I want to try to stream. You're interested in playing these games now? Ooh. I have to ask because I think I'm not remembering super well. Have you played Falcom games before? Any in particular? The games are expensive. Yeah, the newer ones especially. But the games do go on sale a lot. Like almost all the time they go on sale. I think they usually go like 50% off, sometimes more. No, never. I think you'd probably really like these games. Falcom games are really, really good. They're very charming and they always have like really good, like a lot of care put into them. The story, the characters, the gameplay. Do you have any suggestions? Definitely. Is there any in particular, like is there a specific, something specific you really want? Like a super cozy feeling, a lot of humor, characters, lots of dialogue, like fast-paced gameplay, slow-paced, anything specific that you're kind of in the mood for? You said... you said... the magic words that unlock extra dialogue options with Cole. So when it comes to Falcom games, especially if you want some that are cheaper, there are some really good options because some of their games go for less than $5 when they're on sale. For the Trail series, this one in particular, this one has turn-based combat, and it's very cozy. They tend to be a little slow-paced, very character-focused, lots of dialogue, and lots of world building. They get you very invested. Very charming characters, lots of humor, but there's also a lot of serious moments that the games build up to. One of the unique things about the Trail series is that all of the games take place in the same world and on the same continent. So let me see if I can find. So this is where the first 3 games in the series take place, and some of the later ones take place up there in the Erebonian Empire. Some of them take place over there, Republic of Calvard. They take place in like different nations and have different casts. And they all have one super big story that they tell across like all the games. For this series in particular, I would actually recommend starting with this game. It goes on sale for $10. Typically, and it goes on sale pretty often, and it's the first game in the series. So I feel like if you wanted to kind of like test out the Trails games, this one's a pretty good one. If you're a fan more so of more modern games, there is another Trails game that's a bit more modern that takes place sort of later on in the series, but it's designed to sort of be like an entry point. So you can start with it if you feel like you want something a little more modern, like in 3D or with voice acting. So I can recommend that one if that's something you think you'd be more interested in. But for other Falcom games, let me see. If you want something that's more lighthearted, like something that's more lighthearted with a little more action-based combat, something that's a bit shorter, there's a game called Gurumin, A Monstrous Adventure. That one goes on sale for like $3, I think. It's a bit more cartoony than most Falcom games. Not very story-focused. It's a lot of dungeons, platforming, humorous dialogue. The music is really great, although that's something that's true for pretty much every Falcom game. Trying to see which other ones you might be interested in. Well, here's one. Let me copy the name so it'll be easier. This one. So the East games, that one in particular, looks a little bit similar to this one, except it's more of an action game, an action RPG. One of the reasons I'm recommending this one in particular is because it's very polished, it's very fun, it's pretty standalone for the most part. There are some references here and there, but it's one of the more standalone games in the East series. And it goes on sale for only $5, or actually less. I think it's like $4.50. Yeah, I think you showed up during one of the streams of some of the earlier entries. But one of the things about this one is that it also has voice acting in the main story. So it's a pretty polished experience, I feel like. It can be a little challenging. You know, challenging boss fights and such. But the music is excellent. It's just a really solid game all around. It mainly just depends on what you're looking for specifically. Because they have a good number of games. I think they have around like 23 on Steam. Because they make some shorter ones that don't have too much dialogue, and then they have some longer ones with lots of dialogue. So it really just depends on what you're most interested in trying to play. But as long as it's not like a direct sequel, you can't go wrong with almost any of their games. They're all very charming, well made, and with great soundtracks. So because I'm playing on Nightmare difficulty, let's see if it's available on PlayStation. So for PlayStation 4, which I assume is what you're looking at, there's less options there. So until 2008-ish, Falcom were mainly a PC game developer. In Japan until the market kind of crashed over there, and then they moved over to PSP, and then to PS Vita, and now to PS4. So pretty much all of the games that are accessible in English are available on PC, and a good number of the older ones, like this one, can run on like even really low-end PCs. Because even when this game originally released in 2004, it was made to be able to run on like older PCs. In your region at least. But they do have some on PlayStation. It's usually more modern entries. But for PlayStation 4, let me see real quick. They do tend to be more expensive than one on the PlayStation. Trying to think of ones that are less expensive. Let me put down a couple names. Like if you wanted to play on PlayStation first, instead of starting with like an entry that's on PC. In general, though, while the games are more expensive on PlayStation, they do also tend to go on sale pretty often. There's probably one more. Apologies. So these 4 games are probably the most affordable, that are also relatively newcomer friendly for people who like haven't played previous games. Tokyo Xanadu is standalone. It'll probably be getting a sequel in the future, but there's no games like you have to play before it. For Ys Origin is a prequel to Ys 1 and 2. I think I've probably shown you which ones those two are. They're the ones that were like top down, that had the bump combat. Ys Origin is a prequel to that one, and so it's usually considered better to play Ys 1 and 2 first, but you can also start with Ys Origin, especially if you want to get like invested into the series, to then maybe consider going and playing the other games. Ys Origin will probably make it easier to get invested in Ys 1 and 2. Ys Memories of Celceta, I think that one goes for like $15 on sale. Ys Origin I think goes for like $5 or $10. Tokyo Xanadu goes for $12 when on sale. And Trails of Cold Steel 1 goes for around $20. But Memories of Celceta does reference here and there a few things from the other Ys games, but I don't remember them being like something you need to know. So it's kind of like a good entry point as well. I need to move her. And then Trails of Cold Steel 1 is actually the game I was thinking of earlier when I mentioned that there's a later Trails game that takes place later on that is a bit more modern. So Trails of Cold Steel, the first one, is the the 6th game in the Trails series. This game is the first one. But Trails of Cold Steel 1 is the first one to take place in the Empire, which is to the north of here. And it introduces that new nation as well as the new cast of characters. There are some spoilers and references for previous games, but there's not a lot. There's only like a handful. And a lot of people have gotten into the series with it because it was designed to be a potential entry point for people looking to get into the games. I need to think what to do here so I don't get destroyed. I think I'm in danger of... Okay, that's good. 2 people stunned. Oh, I was really hoping that one. folk is what I want to do here. He's gonna get a move. He's gonna get a move. The critical will land on the guy who doesn't have a turn yet. Okay, killed him. If they hit me once, I get an S-Craft with her, which is good. Oh, they revived him. Close gate. That went well. Unfortunate, but I think I'm okay. I can heal Joshua if he needs it. Can't S-Craft. Can't use like my limit break. Yes, I got so many of them stunned right now. Oh, and he's dead. I think I got this in the bag now.
We're good to go.
Do games in your region tend to go on sale during the bigger PlayStation sales? Like, for example, if Sony has like a winter sale for PlayStation, or if there's some event, do the PlayStation games in your region tend to go on sale too? Sometimes. Well, if you want, on Discord I'll sometimes type up sales when they happen. Like for Falcom games, I try to put whenever there's a notable sale, like what the prices for everything are, and things like that. The next time I see like a notable, not every game available, let's see. I was gonna say if you wanted, the next time there's like a big PlayStation sale where a bunch of Falcom games go on sale on PlayStation, I could ping you on the Discord to let you know. But I guess it might not be like consistent across all the regions, like you said. I can give you Prevent Confuse. Prevent Blind, Sleep Faint. Man, she has so many good ones here. Oh, that'd be great. No problem then. I'll make sure to do that next time I notice any notable sales. Do you tend to not play a lot of games on PC? Or does Steam not like have a lot of games available? I think I should probably try to set up some of my characters here. Let's see. So she obviously has to be set up. Mind 2 doesn't actually help her. you HP 2. Defense 2. So that will give her AoE. What do I need for? Trying to see what I need for the AoE heal. It's just gold. No, you don't play games on PC. It's super old, usually on PlayStation. Yeah, that's very understandable. I'm limited in the amount of games I can play on PC as well, while also streaming. There's a new Falcom game coming out next month, called Nayuta. And I'm going to try to play and stream that one. And I'm just really hoping I'll be able to run it. I'm pretty sure I can run the game, but I don't know if I'll be able to stream it. She has Shadow Spear now. What can I give her? Loopy Cut. What gets Lucuria? Oh, you need 8 water. I'm not gonna have 8 water. Actually, hold on. What was that for Thelis? 2 brown. Oh, I don't think that's enough blue. Could put... Actually, I don't think that'd be enough. Well, wait, actually, I could put... That could let me get it, I think. Right? If I put... Well, then I'd have it. You heard new Falcon game and rushed to your desktop to hear more. Oh no, hydrate, stretch. All right, I'll stretch. As for Boogie, I am dancing internally at the thought of a new Falcom game. The new Falcom game is The Legend of Nayuta: Boundless Trails. It's a spin-off game for Trails that plays like a Zwei game, which is another Falcom game. Basically, it's like an action-based Trails spin-off, but it doesn't seemingly take place in the same world as the rest of the Trails games. But there's theories that it does there's like a connection between them. But we don't know for sure yet. I'm gonna do some gear setup. What am I gonna want here? What's blue? A mind 1 I think I need. A cast 2 I think I need. We'll start with that. I actually don't know if that's gonna work. Not know for sure. Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet, but there are theories about how it could be connected. But it hasn't been confirmed. Not having Curia. Thelos. I'm trying to get too much of her, I think. I want to have the cast too, I want to have the HP, I want to have... I can't get it all. I'm gonna have to choose. For Chloe, I need to give her water quartz. I don't think there's anything else I can do. This would give her Earth Wall. Bot gave us permission, so no healing spells. I think I would be incapable of making any progress in this game without healing spells. I think it would be actually impossible. Maybe I can get EP too. Good thing I saved before this, so I don't have to use up everything I have. I got my cures. I got my AoE curing. My revive. Cures have normal status. Earth Wall. Thelos. It's Epica. Impossible, let's find out. Should definitely try at least. Was that not enough for Thelos? I'm spending so much. That gets me the tier. Earthguard. Oh, that gets me Earthwall. Earthwall's so good because it puts just a full shield around my characters. But this gets me Revive, which I really want. And Curia, I feel like I need to have this. Wish Twitch wouldn't automatically switch the stream to the lowest setting when you click on a different tab. Always have to turn down to the lowest to avoid buffering. So, because I'm always worried that it will affect the stream quality, because I think I have Twitch open. I do. What if I saying? I'm looking at the chat. I just set it to a low quality so that it doesn't cause issues, or at least I assume it'll cause issues. Wait, you don't have? She doesn't have Shadow Spear. Oh wait, I think I set it up so that can I give her? I just replaced Petrify with a cast. Okay. I was panicking for a second. I was like, where's the spell? I think I spent a lot of Sepith. I think I spent a lot of Sepith on setting up my characters here. Okay, we can do a monster quest. We can do the secret of the old map, which I've already done. So monster quest, old map quest. The candelabrum theft is interesting because that's where we first hear about a certain Phantom Thief beat. Save, imagine doing all that again. I definitely should save. I'm gonna save it in a separate slot before I spent all my hard-earned Sepith. Which direction is it? I think it's south. Oh, where's the guy? At the chapel. Alright, so this guy up here wants to give me a quest to go find something, but I've already found it. So it should just be free money talking to him. Phantom Thief. Shapeshifter. I'm going to guess that that's Persona 5. Yeah, I was just about to say a Persona 5 reference. I have Persona 5, the original version. I have not played it yet. I also have not played any Persona game. So one thing that I'm considering doing, and I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do it, because I might want to upgrade my PC, is I might try and get a capture card so that I can stream from my PS4. Or stream Yeah, the stream from PS4. One day you'll make me play Persona 3. I want to wait and see how the remake turns out, and then probably wait for a very good sale. But I'm definitely not opposed to playing Persona 3 because Persona 3 is probably the one that I'm most interested in. Just from the little bit I know about it, I feel like it's the one I'm gonna like the most. So I'm really excited for it. You'll beat it in 3 days and then you'll tell me. Yes, but then you also have to account, though, for the 1 year re-release of the remake that comes with the extra content. You would love the 3. I'm really excited to play Persona. The only reason I haven't played Persona 5 yet, like over the last year or several months, the only reason I haven't, even though I have been spoiled on some things, is because I really want to try to stream it. My first playthrough. So I feel like it'd be such a missed opportunity to not play it on stream as like for my first playthrough. And I have enough games right now that I don't like feel like I need to play it, but it's definitely on like my list. Like I have a short list of games. Like I have a long backlog, but I have a short list of games that I'm like really want to play that are like next in line. Persona 5 is somewhere around there. I think this enemy. Oh, I gotta put her in the back row. Look at her. She's all the way up in the front row. It's a bad place to be. List is not real. I should probably make it. On Discord, I think I made a list of like games in my backlog, but I don't have it here. Are you okay, you gotta head to bed. Good luck with the rest of the stream. I hope you have a good night rest, Iron. I'll definitely talk to you soon as well. Thank you for dropping by. Have a good one. I don't think you're on Discord, right, Kenny? Because I'll copy and paste what I wrote. Twitch chat. If you're not. Give me a sec. Sorry, Typing this entire history of the world. Knowing me, I probably would do something like that. I have a few more. Just wanted to post something. Got a few more. Let me see what else I'm missing here. There we go. That's more or less the backlog that I'm deciding how I want to work through it. I have a few other games in my backlog, but those are like the more up there ones. I think the monster's over here that I gotta fight. If I'm not mistaken, should be here. Oh, there he is. You've never played Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2? I have never played a Kingdom Hearts game. And I own 1.5, 2.5, and 3. Iron really wants me to get into that series. But I've never played them. Yeah, that's why I'm saving them for when I can stream them, because I have them all on PS4. So I want to try and stream them at some point whenever I can get a capture card. Say, have you ever gotten a capture card, Kenny, for like streaming PlayStation 4 or anything like that? I made him lose his spell that I wanted him to have. Oh, they reflect physical attacks, apparently. This is a bad way to start this. What the heck is a capture card? I'll take that as a definite maybe. I think I've lost. Somehow I've lived. Well, that worked out. So, a capture card, I think, is what you use to be able to stream like console games on, you know, like stream properly, like from PC. Yeah, I've lost.
Sorry.
That was a good flicker, but sadly, I think I made some big mistakes with Joshua. Oh, he summoned the palms too. I thought it just started with them being there. I have at least 2 people with Hell's Gate at least. Oh, these bombs can run away too. It's very fortunate. Why isn't that built in? I think that some consoles do have a built-in streaming thing, but it's like not very good. At least from what I understand. For example, I think for PlayStation, if you want to have like chat up, it has like this really strange built-in on-screen chat that shows up on like the right side of the screen that you'll sometimes see streamers have. And I don't know if it's like a bad way to stream. Also, some games, you know, will block certain scenes so you can't see them on stream. I don't know if you've ever seen like a game do that when there'll be like screen captures turned off or something like that. This almost went well. Well, I was going to ask because I was wondering if you needed like a strong PC to be able to run it, to like be able to use a capture card, or if like the capture card does like most of the work. Like if your PC is able to stream and your PS4 is able to run the game, if that's simply good enough, or if you need to have like a strong enough PC to be able to run it. That's bad. Don't miss. Should do an AoE heal. That didn't work out very wonderfully.
We're good to go.
Know nothing about computers. Ask about medical advice and you could help there. I don't think any of my characters here survive this. Could use her S-Craft. I think that I may have to use her S-Craft. I think that's the only way I survive this. They're healing everyone. Don't kill Joshua. Ugh. Yeah, I think I've won. Or I thought I won. Let's move Joshua over here. Oh, I really wish that other one had died. Don't kill her. Man, I really am hoping that my characters don't get obliterated here. Medic Kenley at your service. I appreciate it. I appreciate how challenging some of these enemies are. Zero type test model. Was that for the other quest? I think I just got a item for another quest for fighting that monster. If I did, I completely forgot that you get that. What does the quest say? Shown arm and guards. I think that's up here. Yeah. Nice part upstairs. Yeah, there we go. First try. Well, you know, if you retry for the characters, it is a first try. So technically, it was a first try. Was it a first try for me? Maybe not, but this is also a replay, so it could never be my first try. I think I've done all the ones I want to do. Let me see where this shining palm is. Should be a shining palm around here somewhere. I just want to see where the specific enemy is. I came across him before, but I just want to see specifically where. Okay, I see where now. Mind break right now. So, I think I'm gonna wrap up stream in just a second, but I want to get to the Shining Palm locations, which is actually here. This is where the Shining Palm can spawn, in the water here. Oh, wait, one of them is actually here. Don't all run away. They all ran away. It's gone now. It was here. There was a palm here. It's gone now. At least I could see on the mini-map. I want to get in at least one palm attempt, I think. Just one. And then I'll save and continue next time I stream. I'm making pretty good progress, I feel like. My main goal is to try to finish this game before September 19th, I think it was, for Nayuta to release. So I need to change from Petrify to Cast. So now all my characters should have Shadow Spear, which is definitely going to be needed for this. Could also S-Craft, but I don't think I'll be able to do the damage. So now I need to get some lucky hits here. They appear once per stream. Imagine. That would be so horrible.
Piece of cake.
Aw. Piece of cake. I think at this point I don't really need the Sepith up turns to hit with Estelle's S-Craft. I feel like I'll probably get enough from just killing the palms. Still, it would be nice. Now I'll have you know, this says 20% chance. I have most certainly done it enough times.
Piece of cake.
20% is high if you ask me. It certainly seems like it's pretty high until you use it 10 times and they don't do it once. Yeah, it does make grinding the Shining Palms a lot easier. Although, there we go. At the same time, generally, Trails isn't too grindy. They don't really want you grinding
Piece of cake.
most of the time. My palm has spawned. Alright. We'll save it there. Let me see. I think I'll probably just wrap it up without rating anyone. And for that exclamation point hydrate, I will definitely drink something right as soon as I end. But thank you for being here. And thank you everybody who's dropped by. I really appreciate it. I hope you've all had a great day or night, and I hope the rest of your day or night goes great as well. I'm not entirely sure when I'll be streaming next. I want to try to stream 2 or 3 times every week, and I'll probably be streaming around the same time. I don't really think I'll change it up too much. Maybe I could push it forward or back an extra hour. I'm not certain. Yeah, I'll definitely make sure to post ahead of time as soon as I know. Yeah, I hope you all have a great rest of your day and night. Thank you for being here, Kenny. And everybody else, hope you all have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye.